This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their products as well as the rest of my gear in the description below. Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to iRacing for another video. Today's racing takes us to Italy, specifically Monza, this time in the Porsche Cup car. Now of course, this being Monza, it's basically one big slipstream challenge, so I'm really looking forward to the racing here. And you may notice that I have an absolute monstrosity of a livery. Unfortunately, this is the second time I was trying to make a video with this car. The first one ended like this last week. Time thrust, more position thruster. He had someone's gone around in front. No! Oh, you're fucking joking me! So hopefully this time around we can avoid contact and ending our race prematurely. My pace is okay around here as it is in this sort of car. This is a tin top, so not really my first port of call when it comes to the things I specialise in. But I think I'm safe enough around here, of course with the OSW and my trusty pedal cam back again. Hopefully it will be a good show for you guys. I'm going to chug the last of my coffee and I will see you guys for our qualifying lap.
One more lap.
That wasn't really a great session. Ran wide out of the second Lesmo. Braking early in quite a few spots because I haven't really driven much in this weather before. I've driven in the other sessions, so sort of getting used to that. But P10 is number 10 car. I guess that'll have to do for now. So with the session drawing to a close, we end up in P10 on a 151.0. I honestly think that I was capable of doing a low 50 on that lap if I had a good lap. Of course I didn't, that's my mistake. So now as a result I'm starting a bit further down than I would like to. However, midfield at T1 at Monza is never really fun. So I'm just going to focus on keeping safe, watching the cars around me and just trying to get through the first couple of corners in one piece. Right then, on the grid in the inside lane, P10. Now, standing start here in this series, and these cars really like a lot of revs to get off a line, so I'm pretty much just going to be mashing the throttle as we go. Again, as I said, just going to be nice and careful down on the T1. Grip TV car behind me, nice to see. Rev it up. Wait for the lights.
Green, green, green.
Oh, not a bad start. Cars all over the shot in front of me already, so already a bit of a scary start. Go behind us, a rocket star, but has nowhere to go. Contact in front of me and to the left. Oh my. Scary start here at Monza. Kept my foot in it though. Not sure that was wise, but we did it.
Clear on the left.
Keeping on the inside. This number 4 is having a very bad run on the outside. Nice. Good. A couple of places gained there. Little bit of a hectic T1 at Monza, as always. But we're away cleanly. No contact, most importantly. And now we can focus on the cars in front of us instead of looking behind. Look for our braking spot first time through. Back it up a little bit because we're cold tyres, cold brakes in a heavy car, or heavier car anyway compared to qualifying. Nice and easy through the second chicane. Up on two wheels because I'm a baller. And now coming up to the Lesmos for the first time. Try and keep it in 4 through here. Watch out for the curb on the inside, super slippy. You can use all the curb on the outside again. So at the top of 4th gear and then roll it through in 4th gear. Can't seem to respond better to that than going down to 3rd. Go in front and a little lock up there going in. It's going to hinder him down this straight, and I'm going to get the slipstream all the way up to Ascari now. I think we're up to about P6 or so. We'll have to find out when I cross the line though. Again, going to brake a little bit earlier because I'm not really looking to overtake at the moment, just looking to follow him through. And the guy in front locking brakes left, right and centre. That ain't going to be good for his tyres. All about getting the exit right out of Ascari. That was okay, a little bit skew whiff. Lost the slipstream slightly to the fella in front, but we're okay. Again, just latch on behind. All about slipstream round here. Lots of big straights. If you're not with someone, you're losing time. Oh, lock up into the parabolica, because why the hell not? Just scare the hell out of myself right at the start of the race. Just missed the braking point ever so slightly. No ABS in this thing, of course. Very easy to lock it up. And that's one lap completed. 12 more to go. Where are we then? Where are we shuffled out at the end there? Yep, we're in P6 as I thought, so a nice start for us. Gaining 4 spots off the line. Getting right to the top of the old rev limiter there. Coming into T1. Braking a little bit earlier than I usually would on my own because I'm getting a toe down the straight. Have to account for that extra speed. First gear and then punch out the corner. Use the curb on the exit. Guy behind is starting to catch me a little bit. Well, I'll keep him in mind. Of course, I'm trying to slipstream the guys in front, but there are the guys behind trying to do the exact same thing to me. Easy on the brakes, Jimmy. There's so much time to be had in the brakes, but it's scary time. Very easy to make a mistake and go wide or just completely miss the braking zone. Locking up in this car is a bit of a death sentence, so you've got to be careful with it. And just try and get on the throttle nice and early. Not much downforce in this thing. A lot more mechanical grip, so having to work with that as opposed to driving the car into the corner. Now fighting up ahead of me, that's good. That will slow him down, hopefully bring the guy in front of me into that mix and slow him down too. Sort of what I need right now. I'm starting to drop off these guys a little bit. Running a little bit higher than I should be, if iRacing is to be believed. Softly, softly, again just trying to get the car lined up for the exit. She's a feisty one! No TC either, of course. That's what makes this car so fun to drive. It's completely on the driver. Need to try and catch these guys a little bit though. Oh, guy makes a mistake coming to the inside there. I do the same thing, but he goes wide. They're going to go side by side with her in front. So that's Raphael, the actual number 1 car here, so he isn't doing too well. I lost a bit of time there as well. Braking something I'll get used to in this car. I'm not quite there yet. We'll get there though. Just going to hand back in the slipstream here. Wait for these guys to maybe have a pop at each other. Raphael looking to the inside. I'm just focusing my braking marker. There it is. Second gear in. Oh, guy in front goes wide. Try and punch it on the way out. Traction not quite with me there. It's like Dr. Carlos is out. That's a shame. That number 9 car held us both up coming out of the chicane there. The bad line. We all both had to adjust our exit accordingly. That allows the 18 to get a bit closer. 18 is quite strong in the first sector. I've noticed that so far. I'm having now to drive to the pace of the guys in front because I can't just drive through them. This isn't Forza. Easy through the first Lesmo. Oh, guy in front. He runs it into the wall there. That's what I did a lot in practice. You turn in a bit too early. Cars, he has quite a bit of mechanical grip. You have to believe in it. It's quite difficult to do that sometimes, especially in the Porsche because understeer city. All wide through there. But again, we're in the slipstream. Guys behind falling back a little bit through that midsection. Leads me to believe maybe he's running a bit less wing than we are. Of course, downforce isn't a massive thing in this, but less downforce equals more straight line speed, no matter what you run. Should be in 4th through there really. 3rd gear is good engine braking, but 4th you just carry more speed through there. Just trying to copy their line a bit. They seem to have the circuit a bit better figured out than I do. Laps flying by here. I'm just concentrating on the car in front. That's what I love about these sort of spec races. You always just look at the guy in front. What's he doing? Trying to copy him, guy in front again, locking one of his tyres. I did the same thing. Trying to get on the power, rear end, fighting with it on the way out there. And this car is like 50% slide. It's great fun.
You've got 10 laps to go.
10 laps to go. I think I'll just either spy someone coming out the pits or having a go at the extreme inside of T1. These guys are going to go side by side again. Braking.
Right side.
Oh,
Clear on the
I thought
right.
about it. It's a little bit tardy into there, and that's really held me up, that has. I shouldn't have done that. Now, the number 7 car, I think, maybe had an issue at the start. It's now coming back through the field. Looking like it's going to take away my 6th place. No, my old school F1 points, please. I need them. Keep an eye on him. Usually those who come back through the field are a little bit more impatient than the other drivers. Ah, damn it. Hit the curb big time there. The 4th gear, a mixture of rolling it through. You can see my footwork through there. A little bit, not the best example, but gets us through. 4th gear again. Easy, softly, 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 softly. Then on full throttle. More grip on that Astro than you think there is. I think I'm just very slow in the T1 because every time I come through the mid-sector, the gap sort of opens up again for the guys behind. Starting to pull out the slipstream of the guys in front. Not ideal. Oh, guy in front locks up. He's going to go over Ascari. Hopefully he doesn't come back onto the circuit in a bad place. Or he's going to come flying on. He's got to give up the time, surely. And there you go, up into P5. He's going to be kicking himself for that mistake. So easy to do that. We'll see how desperate he is to get back past now, though. Oh, that throttle there. Oh! One of the leaders spin in! Oh, just tapped him. Just tapped him. Don't know why he didn't stay on the brakes there. And now I've got to slow down. Ah, that's frustrating. If you have a crash, stay on the brakes, for crying out loud. Look how much time it's cost me. Well, there goes our 5th place. Doesn't mean the racing's over though. Not by a long shot.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Thought about the outside there, not going to quite work. Stamp on the throttle in 1st gear. Need a bit of that red mist now. All that fella had to do was to lock his brakes and wait, but no, he let it roll. Made it difficult for me to tell where he was going. Just about avoided it. Very similar to the incident I did in my last race at Interlagos actually, but managed to avoid that one. Oh, going in too deep there. A problem I did not have with the ladies. Come on, Jimmy. Focus now. A little bit. My favourite word to use is one of these races is flustered, because I am now. A bit frustrated by that. We're having a good race up until then. And we've actually lost the slipstream to the guys in front. I'm driving like a bit of a tit right now. I'm not sure if we're damaged on that. There was enough net code for the guy to go absolutely flying in the background, but it didn't really affect me. Right, through Ascari nicely. Come on. Softly, softly. Now on the power. She's skatey! Looks like you can go quite wide there and get away with it. The guys in front even looking a little bit less, not as quick as I am through there, still seeming to pull away. Maybe the slipstream coming into play there a little bit. And now I'm braking too late. I think I might have scared the tyres a bit. Now we've got to look at Javier behind us. He's probably going to have a go at us at T1. I'm not sure where I want to go defensive or not. I mean, I'll probably just stick on my line for now. I'm going to stay on the line and see what he does.
Car stop on the left. Go right.
And again, another awful rejoin by someone in front. These damn guys no rejoins. It's Raphael. We were fighting him earlier on. It's okay though, because that then brings him back into us, which is what we want. I think he's serving a slowdown right now, because he's slowing right down. Much I can really do apart from stay behind him. The car is so skittish under the brakes. I just think the brake bias is a little bit too far rearwards. Slows the car down though. You just got to be careful. Action all the way in this race so far. Oh, and then a bad first left mode just to make us look worse than we are. 5th gear for a second, back down to 4th. Throw it in. Guy in front ran onto the gravel a little bit. Didn't really slow him down too much, but we are deep in the slipstream now. Raphael in front. Guy behind us is in our slipstream too. Gonna have to follow him through Ascari. Not quite close enough for a move here. I'm gonna just put my car out there just to show him that I'm here. Maybe try and put him off a little bit. third gear for a second, just the end of the brake. Had a bad run through there, managed to gather it up though. Like me, you see, we're all sideways through there, make a glorious spectator cam, no doubt. Loving the whole slipstream game around here, keeps us all on our toes. No, no. Need to brake a little bit earlier than that. I'm taking a little bit too much speed in. Parabolic has been one of my weakest corners so far. Now I should be okay from Javier behind. I should have a little bit of slipstream just to keep me out of his clutches for now. Should do. Yeah, right to the top of our speedo again. Again, you see the car is all over the shot on the brakes, but you can just about keep it. Ah, bad there. Bad run. The exit at T1. Javier had a good run out of there, so he might have a look up into this first chicane. I might actually defend it. I think I'm going to defend it. I don't want to lose this place just yet.
Right side. Clear.
And up on the curb. Wasn't actually too bad through there. Didn't lose too much time defending that. Come on, guys in front, fight a bit. It seems that a lot of my positions are coming from people fighting. I haven't really got the overall pace. Always seems to be the way in this sort of car, but I'm just trying to make the best of other people's mistakes. Go in front is a little bit of a wiggle that might put him back into the clutches of 10th place, which would be good for us. It does. But come on, lock onto the back of Raphael. Be good for Ascari for once. Come on. Oh my god, the transition, the car doesn't want to do it. What? Where was he off track? Bit of a late off track there, but okay. The guy behind apologising for nearly killing me. Luckily he didn't. Right, brake a bit earlier. There you go, that's better, that's better, that's better. Softly, 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 then power. The rear of the car's got a mind of its own through there, I swear. Just falling off the back of that number 1 car now in front. We're in P8, so we're settled here in P8. Could be a couple of places further up if not for the incident earlier on. Luckily we're still in the race though. That could have been a race ender for sure. Bad run out with the guy in front, but he didn't really lose much time. I don't understand how they get away with that. Obviously they've got a lot better handle on how this car drives than I do. I'm a bit appreciative for the gap behind me a little bit. That guy was looking a little bit scary. Turn, 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 turn. Don't usually take second out of there, but I needed the speed, so I messed that up. They're getting a bit closer in front as well, which is good for us. Ooh, so much understeer. Complaining about understeer in a Porsche? What? There's a big train of cars in front, but they're just not close enough to fight right now. Come on, fight, guys. Bring old Jimmy back into contention. Oh, every lap through there is hit or miss, I swear. That's like the number 9 car, Marcos, is starting to push this pack back into me a little bit. Just wish I could get the car slow down a bit easier into there. Just when I think the brake bias is too far back, I'll lock up a front wheel going to one of those storms. You're so on the edge of these brakes. These pedals make it a lot easier, but I can imagine if I was using my old pedals, I'd be absolutely useless. 5 laps to go then, still in P8. Starting to feel back from the guys in front a little bit. Really much I can do about that.
Car ahead, can't stop on the
Oh,
left.
someone's dead though.
You've got a slow car on the left. Go right.
And that was our second place car.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
That's up into P7 then. I can use that. Can we catch these guys in front? I don't think we can. Bit more aggressive through there. Seems to serve us a bit better. Jimmy, come on, get the first left move right. I keep getting it wrong. Trying to flick the car a bit there, but not quite working. Fella behind keeps running into the gravel and doesn't really get penalised for it. I guess she's getting off tracks, but gravel should show you down, damn it, says the man. I'm not even saying that because I don't like being caught. Car does not want to transition through there at all. Oh, guy in front makes a mistake. Off he goes. Luckily he got on the brakes there. Up to P6 then. Everyone's dying. Back into old school F1 points. That behind's getting a little bit handsy. That's what I like to see. He might be close enough. No, he shouldn't be close enough for a go into T1, though. He'll be probably close enough for a go into the first chicane, and I will defend that. Second chicane even. Right, here we go. I should have probably stayed in second there. I don't know if first gear is actually starting to hamper me a bit. I'll try second through there next time. See what the launch is like through there instead. Clever Grande, so bumpy on an OSW. Love like the puffs of smoke you see from the guys in front as they try and slow that car down. Good we gained from the guy in front through there, and the guy behind had a bit of an issue. Why? Don't worry about it. Keep your foot in it. Oh, going front very wide there. So am I though, but I'll carry momentum. He won't, so that'll bring us onto the back. This is for top 5 place here. Not going to be close enough for a scurry. I think we have a nice run through there. Maybe stick to him coming up to Parabolica. Oh, a bit early on the tail in there. I just can't do that through there. The car feels far too skatey. We're still just about on slipstream range though, so we'll still be getting something down the straight. Come on, car. Grip. Okay. He was still faster than I was. Okay, well, only a couple of laps left now. Up into P6. One more place between us and the top 5 position. See how much I'm having to move the wheel in the braking zone to stop it from dying. No, second gear you said to me, remember? Second gear felt okay for there actually. Initial bog, but then the torque takes over and you take off, which is good. Okay, so second gear better through there. Nice start to find out at this point in the race. Good job, Jimmy. Marcus Landa also slowing down a bit. Come on, a couple more places to be had here, Jimmy. Overfueled the car a bit, but better safe than sorry and all that. I'm not strong for the Lesmos at all. Guys in front are just faster than me, but they keep making little mistakes and that allows me to stay with them. Right, okay. I'm starting to concentrate a bit now. I'm trying to find where I can see where I can find this extra time, or if it's even there for me. If I'm able to harness it or not. I don't think I am somehow. Apparently it's fine to go super wide there. I never knew that until this race. Marcos Landa is starting to pull back a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be enough for us to catch him before the end. What I really need right now is the guy in front to catch Marcos. Oh, he's having a spin, he's round!
Got 2 laps to go.
On the throttle too early, and we're up to P5. I sort of lost my toe now, so that could be bad for us.
You're in 5th.
Can we catch Marcos? Oh no, too late on the brakes there. Second gear is definitely king through there. So now I've got to really keep an eye on Javier. I've lost my draft, but he hasn't lost his. He'll be getting a slight draft right now. Guy behind him needs to fight him. That's what needs to happen. Oh no, come on Jimmy. Don't be afraid of those curves. They aren't going to kill you unless you absolutely whack them. I'm so slow through there. Come on, Pork. 50 extra horsepower, please. That'd be nice. Guy in front whacks the curbs. That's going to slow him down. Sure, that's got to be a slowdown. It's not, but that brings him up into our slipstream range, which is what I need. The guy behind's right on me too. This is going to be a tight finish here. Guys behind gaining, we're gaining on the guys in front. Come on! Guy behind the bad exit there, which will hopefully put him into the clutches of the guy behind him. Come on, just a little bit more. Come on, Jimmy. Oh, a bit late on the brakes there. Far through the chicane though. Oh, guy had understeer there through the first Lesmo. Watch the front end of his car just wash. Come on! Schnell, bitte! I don't think we're going to be close enough. I'll keep pushing it though. Mighty run through Ascari, come on!
Right side.
No, you little shitter! For crying out loud! And it's over.
Right side.
There goes our place.
Clear, car right. Still there.
And still! What is your problem?
Clear on the right.
Oh my Jesus Christ, well that's our race over. Nothing I can do but wait. Good job Marcus, mate. You ruined both our races. Outbrake yourself for the fucking parabolica.
Slow down and give up the time gained.
And then wreck me at the end. Fantastic. Good job, man. Good job. Ha!
There's
Well,
the flag, it's over.
all that work,
Great job, you did really well.
and we lose. We're probably going to lose safety rating, probably going to lose iRating, just managing to come 10th. That 4th place was ours. Man, that's frustrating. God damn it. There'll be a replay on your screen so you can decide who was at fault there. I feel like, from my initial impressions, that I stayed left, I gave him the room, and he outbraked himself, and he hit me. I was squeezing him on the inside, of course, but I have my prerogative to do that. But I think he messed up. But anyway, guys, that's that. That was an enjoyable race until then. If you did enjoy the race, make sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. I'm going to go and check the replay now, so take care, have an awesome day. See you all next time.